All right, welcome back. Finally.
Hello, hello.
2020.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Woo! Happy New Year. We're back.
We are back.
Finally.
God.
That's all right.
Did y'all miss us?
I know you did.
I know you did.
When I see people out, they say, when y'all doing the podcast, when the podcast.
Ooh, we are back, honey.
Yeah. And everybody who thought we weren't coming back, we back.
Do we have haters yet? Are we that big?
I'm sure people like, yeah, they ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, we back.
We are back, baby. Yeah. And we are in a new
You can see our background behind us. Yes. The beautiful.
We are in our new space.
Yes. Her new space. Our new space, but her new space. Yeah. Your playground.
The salon / spot we gonna record the podcast.
Yeah. And / studio spot sometimes.
Yes, when Walter's trying to get don't want to go to the other studio.
Right. So what's up? Wow. A lot of things have happened.
We have been going a long time.
A lot of time has passed. I think what was our last episode had to be like, was that October, maybe?
No, it was before October because I moved in here in October.
Oh man.
And it seemed like everything just
It might have been summertime. No.
I think it was like September.
September. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. So you're saying that the reason everything paused was because we were moving into the salon space?
No, it's because of you.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's go. This is a platform. Let's get it all out. Get it all out.
So I feel like it was on both of us.
Oh, okay.
First of all, I turned 40 in October.
Fabulous 40. Isn't she lovely? Yeah.
And I just feel like my whole life changed.
Yeah.
First of all, October was such a busy month. Mm-hmm. We moved into the new space.
Yeah.
I moved into the new space. Solo dolo.
Oh yeah.
And then I decided to travel because with best friend of mine, Keitha, turned 40.
Keep fighting.
So we decided to go to Chicago. Well, they summoned me to Chicago. I wasn't gonna go.
Yeah. That was kind of like last minute. I'm going to Chicago.
Yes.
You got girls for the weekend.
Right. And and you know I'm gonna tell this coming up weekend.
You see this how we do it right here. This how it happens right here.
Figure it out. Like we got to talk about it. So then we had the family trip.
Yeah, that was cool. Where we go? Branson. To see Samson. That was good.
Yes.
I'm glad I went. I wasn't gonna go at first. I was trying.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna talk about that in a minute.
All right.
And then I traveled back to Chicago for a class.
Yeah. It was a cutting class?
No, it was a hair replacement class.
Hair replacements?
Yes.
So let's
No, we're not gonna we're not gonna dive into that. We'll talk about that later.
Okay. I know some people that need some hair replacement.
But I'm always trying to educate myself. So that was my birthday gift to me. I took a class because I love taking classes. I'm actually going to a business seminar this weekend, babe.
This weekend?
Yes, this coming up weekend.
Within this Memphis city limits?
No, I'm going to New Orleans. Shout out to New Orleans, y'all.
No, wait a minute. No, you can't just wait a minute now.
I told you that. It's like it's gonna be like a girls trip. Jada going with me.
Okay. All right.
Jada's going with me.
So if April going, then that means the kids can't go over there.
Right.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, you're gonna have to figure it out.
All right.
But shout out to New Orleans, y'all. I got on my little shirt. It's World Vision.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is some young guys out of New Orleans
I'm trying to see
who designed this shirt.
Let
me see it.
Okay.
This is Jesus.
Okay. All right.
Shout out to New Orleans.
Is that white Jesus or black Jesus?
I believe this is black Jesus.
Okay.
It's colorful.
Let's look at is there a nose on there? You know, you can tell by the nose. Let's look at the nose. Is there a nose and mouth on there? We can kind of. Is that the nose here? It looks a little pointy right there. I'm not. Y'all tell me.
We gonna claim him as Black Jesus on this shirt. Because these are some black men that made this shirt, so we're gonna claim him as Black Jesus. But yeah, so shout out to New Orleans. I will be there this coming up weekend.
Okay.
For us.
What else you got?
But anyway, so going back to October, that changed my life.
Yeah.
I decided to move into my space in October. I decided to travel 3 weekends out of the month. And I turned 40.
Did I go out
so needless to say, yeah, you went with me. You went to Branson.
I thought I went somewhere else. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
But needless to say, it was a lot.
Yeah, it was a transition.
It was a transition, a major transition.
Major transition, yeah. In our lives.
In our lives, yes. And then after that, the holidays.
Right.
So it was a lot.
It was a lot going on.
And then Walter's schedule.
Yeah, so working at the studio, working at Made in Memphis, and then doing my own thing with Sunstorm and everything else I got going. My schedule is like
all over the place.
It's like really like non-existent. Like I don't really have a schedule right now.
And let's keep in mind that I'm a Libra and I love balance and I like a schedule.
Right. And it's rough, but we going through this process. We're transitioning.
This is the ultimate example of beauty beats and balance. Because we have been,
yes,
we had to work on that thing October, November, and December.
Yeah, we've been pushed to the brink.
Because we almost divorced.
No. Close. So I'm glad you brought that up. So I just want, and I've been waiting to tell this story. Because let's just talk about the Toby thing. You know what I'm saying? The Toby. Let's talk about the Toby concert. Cause I know it's one person in particular. I know he's gonna listen to this. And he's gonna be like, man, I knew some shit was going on. T Rizzo, what's up, Rizzo? T Rizzo, what's up, man? So yeah.
Baby, I was about there too.
So we went to the.
When was it? What month was it?
Was that November?
Was it December? Anyway.
Yeah.
So y'all, that was supposed to be my birthday gift.
It was your birthday gift.
Yeah, it was my birthday gift, right? I was supposed to meet them.
Right. I bought the VIP meet and greet passes. She loved. Say your last name.
Oh, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. But he singing that song. Dope. I'm dope.
I'm dope.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And he got some other nice stuff, but he's a real.
Shout out to Tony.
Right. So they did a real. They had a concert. Good concert, all of that. I know she loved them. I bought the tickets, bought backstage, VIP passes. We were going to meet and greet, all of that. So, with all of the stuff going on, you know. And
keep in mind, tension is high with us because he don't understand where I'm coming from.
I understand.
He didn't really understand at first.
I understand.
He wanted me to feel like, this is my job. This is what I got to do.
Well, I still want you to feel like this.
Okay. Yeah. But at the time, we had to really get.
Yeah, because it was just like all thrown on us all of a sudden with the schedule, then your thing, and all of this. So, back to the story, we had a lot going on. So, that night, we was some tension. We were kind of, it wasn't the best.
He did not tell me what time we were supposed to leave because he was being.
I did. I ain't gonna lie, I did kind of.
Yeah. So I get home, I'm sitting in the mirror, taking my time, thinking I'm making good time, getting myself together, listening to my music, listening to my Moonchild, Pandora.
Right.
And he comes into the bathroom at 7 o'clock. I'm thinking the show starts at 8, and the meet and greet should start at 8. This is my thoughts, because he's getting all the information. He's getting the emails and notifications.
We'll talk about that in a minute, yeah.
And then he tells me, well, what you doing?
Shit.
What happened?
We cut out. All right, we're gonna pick up right there. Go ahead.
So he says, sorry, y'all, we had a little technical difficulties. He was like, what you say? Well, what you doing?
Or something, yeah. You shouldn't be playing with your hair.
You know, the show started 7. You know what you say? You said something.
I said something like it starts in a minute
like,
or
what
come
you
on.
Doing?
Right.
And keep in mind, y'all, he was sitting on the couch for a good hour trying not to talk to me because again, we were already
right. We had kind of been, into
bickering.
Bickering. Right. That's a good word.
Yeah.
So
I went off, of course.
Right. So the thing is, my thought was, I was being a little petty.
He was being real petty.
But my thought was that because what they told me when I purchased the tickets was, it's gonna be an hour before the show starts. So the show was scheduled to start at 8. We were gonna be there at 7. We were running behind because she was taking all day getting ready.
I could have been ready at
Right.
7.
So if I had to say, but see, so I didn't know.
You trying to be petty,
Right.
not tall.
But and then so what ended up happening was they sent out a damn email at like 3:45. Of course, I didn't get it. It went to like junk mail or
and he has 1,000 emails in his.
It went to like
inbox.
something crazy. And so in the email they said, if you got VIP tickets for the meet and greet, it starts at like 4:30 or something, 5 o'clock. Yeah, that's what the email said. And I was like, they were like, sorry for the late notice, but this is when this is gonna happen, so you need to be here for this. So I was already like, I didn't see that until like the next day. So we was already, I felt better because I was like, well, we weren't gonna make it anyway.
I was still mad at him.
Yeah. So long story short, so we there at the concert, we get in, she's mad, they got an hour of DJing and just playing until
and
the music
I got
started.
on heels.
Right.
Keep in mind, I put on heels. Why?
Right.
Why?
Yeah,
it was standing room only. Why?
Trying to be cute, I don't know. But we standing there and, you know, she's mad. You know, I'm like, at this point, I'm like, whatever, you know, we here. I'm ready to enjoy it because in my mind, music, which has always been one of the things that has brought us so far together or so close together for so long. I felt like, well, you know, we're going to go to this concert. We're going to see some good music. We're going to get into the vibe, into the spirit.
And keep in mind, he's not familiar with Toby's music. Not a whole lot.
Now, I wasn't. So I'm like, it's going to be great. And we get there, and we find out we missed the meet and greet, so I'm hot. She's double hot now. And she's on the phone, you know, talking
to my sister, cussing him.
Right. I'm like, I don't want to hear this. So, you know, I talk to the people, try to figure out if we can still meet them or whatever. They're like, maybe after the show. They give me some 4X t-shirts at that point. At that point, I don't like this shit over with. They give us these big ass t-shirts.
Man, those shirts are so big. I was like, what? Okay, go ahead.
I'm holding these two big t-shirts like bed sheets. I'm trying to show them. They gave her a little t-shirt. She didn't care. So eventually, she left. What you go get something to eat or?
No, I wanted to go get something because I was starving.
Right.
Because again, I thought we had time and we didn't.
Right.
So I was starving.
Yeah. So anyway, I end up pretty much. They had an opening act. She left. I'm thinking, well, she just don't want to see the opening act. You know, she gonna come back up to the front. We got a good little spot at the front. I'm trying to save the spot in the front because there's two girls right here next to me that are every 5 seconds they trying to inch up and get in front of me right here at the little barrier gate right there. So I'm trying to hold the spot. I'm like, yeah, she just doing something. She gonna come back. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna enjoy this concert.
Are you gonna tell them why you pissed me off? And we're gonna keep that time set.
Why did I piss you off? See, I don't even know.
Because I asked you to give me something to eat.
And what'd I say?
Oh, y'all. See, y'all don't understand the petty pendergrass right here.
What did I say?
Ooh, petty pendergrass. I said, wow, you gonna give me something to eat?
And what'd I say?
I think you said like, now keep in mind, I'm already pissed.
I probably said something jokingly trying to lighten the mood.
No, he wasn't joking.
Did.
He said, do I need to get you something to eat? Like, I don't deserve food.
Not that you don't deserve food. Like,
ooh, Dad, that was it for me.
Like, you asking me to get you something to eat.
I'm out.
And you haven't even talked to me all the way down here. You don't want to talk to me now. Right. And then you want me to give you something to eat. So my response.
Right, because even if you mad at me, you're still supposed to feed me.
My response was, do I need to? That sounds like something I would say. Probably something. So anyway, she ended up leaving. I'm like, well, she gonna be back in a minute. The opening act went. They had 2 opening acts.
They had some girls at first. I was like,
yeah. They went, and then I think that they came out and did something else.
Oh, then it was like his backup singers inside.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, so they had like 2 opening acts kind of thing.
But wait, y'all. So I go out. Let me tell my part. This part I didn't know about. So I went outside, called my friend Tiff because she stayed in Midtown. I'm like, Tiff, come get me, because I realized I didn't have my key. Walter had the keys. Mm-hmm. I said, come get me, because I was going to leave him. If I would have had my keys, y'all, I would have drove off. Right. And left him there. Right. And let Taru or somebody with friends take him home. It was like his friends there. Yeah. But I didn't have a key. Thank you, Jesus. Mm-hmm. I didn't have a key. Yeah. So I'm at the door. That's when Taru come in. Mm-hmm. He like, oh, I said, he in there. Mm-hmm. He in there. Mm-hmm. So I'm on the phone with Tiff, and I'm like, "Come get me." She's like, "I ain't got no lights." Look, for some reason, Tiff didn't have headlights.
Okay.
All of this was the Lord. Mm-hmm. So she couldn't come get me. So I was like, "Okay, well, let me go back in." Then the people tried to tell me I couldn't get back in. Mm. They said, if you leave out, you can't get back in. Mm. I'm like, who is here telling us this? I said, because I walked straight out. Nobody said there's no re-entry. Right. That's the reason why they put all those signs up, because I was like, look, I'm going back in. Mm-hmm. Y'all not leaving me out here. So either way, I got back in, and I found a seat right by the back door. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
And so I was after a while, I got kind of worried. I was like, well, she hadn't come back up here. The show is starting. You know, Toby coming out. I'm looking. I'm like, where's it? Me and Taru standing there. You know, we talking, getting into it. You know, and his concert started going. And then but I realized I went out before that to see if I need to move the car. And they told me, they were like, you can't go out and you can't get back in. So I was like, cool.
You passed me?
No, I don't know where you were, but I did. Once I did that, I was like, okay, she ain't going nowhere. She here. She gonna be here for the rest of the night. Whatever she doing, we in the same room, even though she don't want to be up here with me. Because I knew you couldn't leave, so I was like, cool, she not going nowhere. So I sit up there the whole damn night by myself.
And I sat in the back, in the chair, comfortable.
Yep. It was a good show. I really enjoyed it, but yeah, that's just a small example of, you know, some of the things, some of the way you had to balance things out, and the way things come up. You see, I'm trying to tie it all back in. Things happen, and you know, and you got to be able to roll with it and stick with it. Because we could have, you know, we could have been like, we could have, you know, escalated and yeah, anything, because it was some real tension at night. So
if I would have had the keys, y'all would have been gone.
Yeah,
I would have missed the concert and everything, but I'm glad we stayed for the concert.
Yeah,
even though we weren't together.
Right.
I'm glad I really enjoyed the experience of Toby and his wife.
Mm-hmm. So that's one thing that we dealt with our whole transition.
But I will say this: after that happened, I was like, you know what, we got to get it together, because we can't keep on like this.
Right.
Like, it's not like you finna stop being a freaking studio engineer.
Right.
It's not like we finna stop being parents. Right. It's not like I'm finna stop doing hair.
Right. We're actually gonna get busier.
Don't say that.
We are though. For a minute.
That means he's gonna get busier.
No, you're gonna get busier.
Hey, let me tell y'all something. I'm 40, y'all. And a mom of 2. Mm-hmm. So what I have to learn is that I have to start saying no. Because I cannot get caught up in this whirlwind of chaos with these people and these clients. Yeah. So I have to balance my life out properly. I even took my self-care day. Okay. After Christmas, where I just had a day for me. I went to a hotel room. And you know about this.
Yeah, I'm just saying. This type of shit I deal with, though. Just up all of a sudden.
It's about trust, okay?
Going, oh no, I ain't worried about that yet. But you know, but I
do leave him. I do leave the kids.
Yeah,
with him.
But I'm glad. That was cool that you did that and you wanted to. I had no problem with that, because again, we got trust in our relationship. We've been through the fire. I ain't worried about it. She wants to, go get away. That's fine. Go.
Because he knows I need a break.
Yeah. Matter of fact, use my Uber Eats app. Order you some meat.
He did do that too. He did treat me to dinner. But I guess, well, for one, it's an article about it that says that all wives and mothers should have a day. At least 3, once a quarter. Okay. Where you go, you check yourself into a hotel room, whether it's in your city or not. And you have a self-care day, whether it just be like what I did, I just sat there and I laid there and I ate and I didn't do any work and I just watched a little bit of TV and I ate and I laid again and I ate some more TV. And I watched some TV and I didn't think about anything and I
so that you felt refreshed and
I slept and I slept some more, and that's sometimes you just need that break. You have to build yourself back up, replenish, refuel, Jesus. Because what taught me with October, November, and December is that you will drain yourself. And with that comes frustration.
Right.
I was stressed out. I was tired. You know, the kids are a lot. The holidays were a lot.
Right.
And I had, you know, of course, that's a busy time of the year for me as far as my clients. So it was a lot.
Yeah.
And then Walt was gone.
Yeah.
And then he never knew when he was gonna be gone.
Yeah, that's the thing, and I honestly will say, you know, that's one thing that's kind of it is a challenge. It's something that I'm working on, you know, but the studio situation right now is you know, it's the music business and stuff like that. It's always in flux anyway. But I work better with some type of schedule. We work better knowing, you know, when we're going to be available to do certain things. And the past few months, it hasn't been that. So it's been a struggle. It's been a challenge. But you know, I'm up for the challenge, and we're gonna make it work.
Yeah, just like Christmas Eve, we had a big blow up about Christmas Eve.
Why Christmas Eve?
Cause you had to do a session with K. Michelle. She had to finish a mixtape. Shout out to K. Michelle.
Look at you. It's hard too. It's hard.
I don't care.
I know you don't care yet. But so things like that, like it was. I had to do it, and you know.
But I asked him.
But I didn't know. But I did not know.
I said, "Will you be out Christmas?"
And what my answer was at the time, yes. Right.
But the day before,
because of the business,
it's always the day before, y'all. It's
but the line of work that
I'm
I'm in, that's just what it is. And so, you know, and so we just get used to it.
And he balances, you know, now we have to balance that thing out. Whereas, because I don't know why these people have to record till 4 in the morning.
It's just
they just don't make sense.
Because they sleep till 4 in the afternoon.
But when he's home, he does do his part, and that's what we had to work out.
Yeah. Because
it's still a team, and I needed my partner. Yeah. And I felt like I didn't have that because he was in and out. I'm like, dude. Yeah.
And so, I think as a couple, as a partner, you have to realize if you know your mate or your partner is not getting what they need from you, or the time, or you know the attention that they need, and so you have to give it to them. So I had no problem.
Oh yeah, and I felt like because we had this talk, y'all. We talked about it. I said, wow, we drifted.
Yeah.
We are drifting apart.
Because it's like what we say was like two ships passing in the night. Because
I was getting up. I made a decision. I made a change in my life. I said I'm gonna get up early. And I'm gonna go to the gym before my day even gets started. So I'm getting up at like 5:30. Right. You know, 5 or 5:30, depending on what time I go to bed. And so I'm basically getting up, leaving the house.
Some nights I'm just
and he just getting home.
Right.
So it's just like I'm like, I don't even see you. And y'all, that's a struggle. That was a struggle. Yeah.
But you know,
that's why
we're gonna work it out. We're gonna make it work and get our we made it work, and we got our schedule. We got it, you know, we got an understanding.
Well, what we had to figure out too is like we have to make time for ourselves. We still have to, as far as as a couple, we have to make time as a couple. So that's why I told him, I said we need to still date each other. Like we can't just be in parent mode and work mode. We have to be in marriage mode sometimes. Right. And so that's why we're taking time out to go on dates, you know, and as much as we can, because that helps us a lot. Oh yeah.
And to get back, like even doing this podcast, like I think we've been talking about we need to do the podcast. And
but Walt's never available.
And we got so much stuff going on, so it's just hard to actually sit down and do it. But we're here, we're doing it now. Yeah, I think when we do this, it kind of helps to keep us on track, keep us motivated, and it's just good for everything that we got going on. So here we are.
So y'all gotta tell y'all something funny though. So back to K. Michelle. So I called. So keep in mind, I'm already mad because he's at the studio. Even though he's working, I'm still mad because it's Christmas. And so I called him to see, you know, when he's leaving or something. Because I think he said he was supposed to be off at 4. And of course, 4 is here gone. And so I called and I'm calling. The first thing I hear when he answered the phone is Michelle in the background. talking about he want this, I don't know if I want to say the P word every week or something like every day. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. So that just, right. I'm like, what is, I forgot. I was like, y'all. She doing a mixtape. But I'm like, I'm already mad. Then I call, and this is the kind of music that
it could have been gospel music. You would have been mad.
No, I would not have been mad if it was gospel music.
So that's kind of what's been going on. What's
But we are back.
Yeah,
I feel like we are back, and we're going to be consistent in 2020
right.
to try to get this podcast out to you guys, because I feel like it's needed.
It's needed. The people need it. The people want it. Again.
We want to motivate y'all to stay in y'all marriage and fight through it.
Right.
And don't leave them.
Yeah.
Don't leave them, girl.
Girl. Hey, bro. Stick in there, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It might look green on the other side.
Hey, but it ain't.
Ain't that, like they say, ain't nothing out here, man.
It ain't. And you know, I do feel, because I talk to my clients, a lot of my clients that are single ladies. I feel for them sometimes, because it is kind of messy out here.
Oh yes, I mean it's just a different day and time, you know. Just the way relationships are going and the way people interact with each other, it's different. So.
Yeah, I mean, I thank God that, you know, I do thank God that we met each other so young and been in this thing.
Able to grow with each other.
Yeah, man, that's a long time.
That's a long time.
We were just on U of M campus, y'all, and we showed the girls our dorm. Well, my dorm room, because yours is gone now.
Yeah, maybe.
But we showed the girls the dorm room, and I was like, oh, this is what we first
That's where we used to hang out and talk at night and all of that stuff.
Yeah. So, so one thing I want to talk about, I got my little notes on my phone.
Come on.
But you know, we're talking about marriage, and I want to kick the year off. We're talking about marriage, and we want to be a model of marriage. Ooh, that's a lot of responsibility.
It is.
Just to say it out loud.
It is.
That's responsibility to you, because I'm alright. I'm good.
You see what I did with it?
I was just saying. But you know, I thought about it because I was listening to a podcast with T.D. Jakes and Oprah. And
together?
Yeah, you know, he was
Soul something?
Yes, it was Soul Conversations. I know it's not a podcast, love it. So, but one thing that stuck out to me, he was talking about the model that you see, like growing up. And, you know, that made me think about it, you know, well, for one, he gave an example of, it was a dog. He said it was a dog that had puppies. And the mom dragged her feet. And so when she had her puppies, the puppies, even though it was nothing wrong with their feet, they dragged their feet. And so that's just an example of, you know, children are just going to model what they see, even if there's nothing wrong with them. And so that just really stuck out to me, because I thought about it, you know, what is the model that I saw growing up and for marriage, and you know, what you saw growing up. And you know, I'm a product of a divorce. Divorce marriage? You know, we went through divorce. My parents divorced when I was 11, and so I just always try to look at couples and other things to try to try to be a good model for the girls. So that's just one thing that I know I want to work on and talk about more in 2020 is being a model. Being a model for marriage and black love. Yeah,
but I think especially, well, I won't say especially, but I mean all races, all walks of life, you know, marriages, people come from different, you know, backgrounds, or they've seen different things in their homes growing up. And so, yeah, my parents, you know, they separated for a minute when I was in 6th grade. And that was, you know, that was kind of, that was traumatic for us, you know, because in my mind,
the same age I was.
In my mind, you know, we had it was, you know, the perfect, you know, home, perfect marriage, and my parents had the perfect marriage and everything. But at that time, when that happened, it was a shock, because I was like, damn, you know, it's not, maybe it's not all what I thought it is. But they ended up getting back together, and everything was smooth from there. So, but that did open my eyes up that, you know, when you're a kid, you're growing up, you think everything is perfect. Or you can sometimes think everything is perfect. And then things like that happen, and it really opens your eyes up that I guess no marriages are really perfect. You know, everybody is going to have different issues or things that they deal with growing up, and seeing different examples and things like that. So I think it's all about what you can take from what you saw and what you want to apply to your life or what you got going on or your marriage or situation.
Yeah, because when my parents got divorced, I wanted them to get divorced. It's like we saw a lot of arguing and stuff, and
see, I never saw my parents argue.
Yeah, and so it was a little different for us. But one thing I talk to my clients a lot about relationships and marriage and stuff. But they help me as well, because one thing I talked about, I was like, you know, just like we're talking to you about this on the podcast, I talk about this with my clients, and I was just saying that, you know, our kids do see us argue sometimes. And one thing that one of my clients told me, she said, well, you know, they need to see that too, because they need to see that there is conflict sometimes, but they need to know that there's a resolution.
That's real.
Yeah, and so it's like, I'm not going to sit there and say we're not going to argue, but what we will show them is how you love and how you know, resolve it and you make up and all that.
That's good, because I can tell when that's weird. I'm glad you said it, because I can tell when Moni realizes that, okay, she realized that we might have had a disagreement, but then when she'll see us, you know, hugging or laughing and talking after, then I thought about that sometimes. Like, she kind of, in her mind, she's probably like, yeah, okay, it's not gonna be all peaches, but you can get through things and still go on and be, you know, be loving and happy and not, you know, fighting and throwing things and beating up on each other, you know.
Oh God, but we don't beat up on each other. But you know, they see that on TV and stuff, and they hear about it on the news. So, but we just want them to know that, you know, we're not beating up on each other, but they know there'll be conflict. And Moni is, and she's older, so she kind of understands more. Cause Anna, she just
bouncing out the wall.
Yeah, sure. She's so gangster. She's like, whatever. But anyway, so we'll definitely touch on more about that in the coming, you know, podcasts.
And I think while you're getting your notes together, I think too, these, you know, this new, it's a new year, so really I think this is officially season 2 of our podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna see this season 2. It's officially season 2. So this season we're gonna try to do some more interesting type things. I think we're gonna finally maybe bring some guests in, like we've been saying. You know, we're gonna bring some guests in and kind of add some more things to the podcast, spice it up a little bit. But
I think I want to start a vlog.
A vlog? Okay. Or a blog?
A vlog.
You want to do a vlog? Okay.
It's not typing out. I'm not a writer, but it's video.
Okay, that'll be good. I think you should.
Yeah, I think I should. I'm gonna see. We're gonna see about that.
Yeah, I think you should.
But yeah, because maybe y'all have something to see, because Walter's gonna be too busy in the studio.
Nah, we're gonna be consistent. And we're gonna speak it. We're gonna speak with some positivity and speak it into existence and speak positivity over it.
I feel like we won't be too. I feel like last season, since it's our second season, last season we took things a little bit more seriously. I feel like this season we're gonna be more authentic and just easygoing, like how we usually are. Right. I feel like we thought too hard sometimes about the podcast, but I want you guys to see who we are. I'm not that he did last year, but you know, real stuff. You know, like. You know, you looking at
I'm trying to see what the hell she gonna say.
I mean, I'm just saying, like we do cuss. Hey. You know, I guess sometimes I'll be like, you know, I don't want to cuss on the podcast, right. But I guess I'm like that with my clients too. It's like I don't want to offend anybody, but shit, we cuss sometimes.
Everybody.
And so it's like, I guess I just want to be more authentic and people know.
Yeah, I think that's important to be. And one of the things, like I got a little sticker that said, just be vulnerable. You know, just being more vulnerable, just being open. And I'm listening to this book now, and they're talking about just being who you are and not being afraid to let people see who you really are. Like if some hits you emotionally, you want to cry, you a dude, man, cry. It don't matter if you want to do this or want to express yourself this way. Don't let society's standards and norms, constrict you and make you conform to something that you're not. Just be who you are.
Yeah, I guess that's why I want to do the vlog sometimes too, because it's like I want people to see that it ain't all perfect.
Right.
Because it's not. Like, we're not perfect.
Right.
At all.
I gotta start doing that more on my just more like with social media stuff. Just be like this is what it is. This is what we're doing. This is what we are. This is what we're doing.
What you mean, like on social media?
I mean, I'm just saying. Period. Just being. But see.
Well, I feel like
right. I was telling somebody the other day, you just be tearing my stuff apart. But I think even part of that just be who he is. Just be who he is. Don't be who he ain't.
Yeah, because I feel like people appreciate that more.
Yeah, they do, because there's so many people trying to be something else or be like somebody else that the space that you occupy is void because you're not occupying that space. So occupy your space.
Yeah. It ain't always. All right.
Rolling along. I want to say if y'all hear any type of banging and noise, there's a lot of construction going on in this new area. We're excited and blessed about that, though. That is a blessing.
Yeah.
That it is a little rumbling, and I see a lot of tractors and bulldozers and all type of stuff out there going on.
I'm kind of used to it. I've been here, but
y'all might not hear it, but anyway, it's going on.
Yes. So what else?
I don't know. We kind of hit them hard with our stories of the concert and everything. Everything we got going on.
Well, I want to say that I feel good about 2020. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just because it's 2020 and 2020 vision. I don't know, but I'm feeling really good about 2020. Yeah. But one thing I know we have to do is we have to be consistent, as always. And I'm pretty proud of myself because I've been consistent with what I said I'm gonna do. I said I'm gonna get up early, go to the gym, start my day off right, and try to get as much as I can done, and focus on the business, and of course always focus on the kids, and focus on you.
I agree. I like that sentiment of just being consistent for the new year.
Yes.
Just doing the stuff you say you're gonna do, and really, I think you say just saying no sometimes. Like people call and want you to do this. Nah, bro, I can't do it. Somebody just sent me a message a minute ago. I'm cussing in my head like, nah, I ain't doing that shit. That ain't happening. But you gotta do those things, because otherwise people will drag you all over the world for what they want, and you can't do what you have a desire or a need to do. So. Yes,
they will pull you away from your family and your stuff.
Right.
To try to, I mean, of course that's the life of an entrepreneur, but you have to have your balance.
Right.
You have to know when to say no, and know when the money is worth it, because the money ain't always worth it.
And don't let people talk you out of what you're trying to do, or anything that you think you want to do, or aspirations you have. If God gave that to you, if God gave you that vision, God gave you that thought, roll with it. Don't let man talk you out of there or discourage you.
Yeah, and another thing I want to do in 2020 is I want to make sure that I surround myself with people that inspire me more. Yeah. No diss to my current circle, but I just want to build my circle.
Right. And those people should want to build as well. And certain people you'll be able to build with, and certain people you won't, and that's cool.
Yeah, that's true.
That's cool.
Yeah. And as long as we building together.
That's it. That's all that matters. As long as we build together.
Child.
Okay, we got this one out of the way.
Okay.
We got that first one out of the way.
Look, and it will not be a few months for.
Nah. We rolling. We got a whole little system we rolling with now. So we gonna pump these things out.
All right. Well.
Again, but be sure you follow us on. Do we still know all our handles and things?
Yeah. Look.
Be some balance on Instagram.
Be some balance. Yes.
Subscribe to the YouTube page, please. I see people, they like subscribe. I see why people say that all the time, because you really need to have those subscriptions up, because that's important on YouTube. So subscribe to the YouTube page. If you haven't, do so. Tell somebody else. If I see you and you say something about the podcast, I'm gonna say, let me see your phone so I can log in and subscribe right now if you haven't done it. So subscribe.
And y'all, we are still taking questions.
Yeah, shoot
you
us some
can
questions.
email us at bbbeatsandbalance@gmail.com.
Yep.
Yes. All right.
It's
Well,
been fun.
it's been real. We ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer.
I want to get back in that water for a minute.
Yeah. Get back into the water.
Yeah, you gotta get back in the water. You know, you gotta check the temperature. You got to ease back in. You can't just jump in the water.
Why be saying some stuff, y'all? You throw me off. You throws me off.
You can't just jump back in there. You gotta ease in.
Oh, okay. Well, we finna jump back in there.
Okay. We in there. Yeah, we in
yes.
there.
But
That's right.
but all right, guys. Happy New Year again.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
And we will see you guys soon. And as always, I do. Love and light, baby. Love and light.
Say you gon' be there when it matters. Us against the world and